I hope you're fine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share videos so that I can keep creating new content and share it with you. Today, we are going to discuss what are top free resources for learning Swift or iOS development in 2021. If you are new to programming and learning Swift, or you are switching your career from Android development to iOS or web developer to iOS developer, I have shortlisted list of options from where you can learn Swift or iOS development from very scratch. Um, my recommendations are based on those websites or YouTube content which is up to date, and those people or content creator keep on updating their tutorials based on Swift language version. When I was starting learning Swift or iOS development, I wish I knew these resources instead of spending time on different blogs, YouTube videos. So, before you start learning Swift, iOS, or any other language, or whether it's Android development or web development, if you are not going to use it after learning it, you will definitely forget it. This is my experience. Secondly, you should have a plan that what is the outcome you are expecting after learning this course. Are you going to apply for job right after this? So that you can make a better plan. And I would suggest you, as you start learning any other R Swift or iOS development, you should solve challenges and record your journey in the form of whether publishing those content on GitHub, taking screenshots, and later putting in your CV so that when you apply for a job, they can look at what you have done and it is easy for you to get hired in any company. iOS development is one of the highest paying jobs in the industry right now in 2021. So let's look at what are different options which you can select to learn iOS development from scratch. Before we start discussing iOS development websites and courses, let's thank all those um, people or content creators which have put up free resources for learning for us. Also, I will put links for courses and YouTube channel information in the description, whatever we discuss down the road. Also, this video is not sponsored by any of these. These are my recommendations which I have put up for you. So, the first option which I recommend is hackingwithswift.com by Paul Hudson. He has also published a series for learning Swift and Swift UI. Uh, Also, you can find an app for learning Swift on App Store. Paul basically regularly publish content for medium as well as starters and experienced developers as well. So one of the very good resource that I recommend is hackingwithswift.com. The second resource that is on the list is Code with Chris. Personally, I haven't learned any tutorial from him or watched any tutorial, but it is one of the recommended ways to learn Swift. I have uh, I have put up a link for learning Swift. It is a series of tutorials which you can watch on YouTube and learn Swift free of cost. Third on the list is Sean Allen. Sean runs a YouTube channel where he regularly publishes basically content related to iOS development, targeting beginners as well as medium and experienced developer as well. I have personally benefited from some of his videos, and his explanation style is also good. So you should definitely check it out. Four on the list is rayvanderlich.com. On this website, you can find tutorials not only related to iOS and Swift, but you can also find Android game and game development as well. I started learning iOS development from Ray back in 2009. At that time, most of his tutorials were related to game development, and I also started with game development. Ray also runs a YouTube channel uh, on YouTube where he publishes content in the form of videos. You can also find lots of books that they have published on his website. I have personally benefited a lot from Ray Vanderlich, and it is one of the very few resources where starting a tutorial till finishing it was very easy and a step by step manner. So you should definitely check it out as well. Fifth on the list is appcoder.com. Again, they have tutorials targeting fresh iOS development as well as experience. Following that tutorial is very easy as well. I haven't seen their YouTube channel, but you should, if you are interested in following post and learning, you should definitely look at appcoder.com. Sixth on the list is basically a boot camp by Dr. Angela Yu, iOS 13 App Development Bootcamp. It is a 16 hours boot camp with videos along with assignments and some text material as well. Uh, I have personally taken this boot camp, and the reason I recommended in this because if even if you don't have any programming experience, Dr. Angela explains it very well, and which is easy to follow. And also the arrangement of courses in such a way that learning iOS development and Swift language, it is very easy for you. uh, I have included in this free option because I don't want to create another video just for this boot camp. So you should definitely check it out. One of the very good course, highly rated on Udemy. She has also put up a course for web development. If you are interested in that, you should look at that as well. Um, and then second on the list is Stanford CS193 P course. They have been offering it for a while. I know that uh, in 2009 I took first course, free course from Stanford on YouTube. Uh, and now they are offering basically in 2021 as well. They have put up videos on YouTube channel. I will put a link for that. They basically teaching iOS development with Swift UI, which is very popular these days. So you should definitely check it out. Eighth on the list is Apple provide resources, uh, title with title Learn to Code. I will put up a link for that. Even if you are a student, like 12th grade student, Apple have put up very good resources for teaching Swift, as well as Swift UI in the form of videos and books as well. I will put a link in description, so you should look at that as well. Uh, Ninth on the list is Swift documentation. Usually, as a beginner, following documentation is not easy, and documentation are very lengthy as well. So, but if you want to follow Swift documentation, it is one of the very good resource, because material that you cover from reading hundred of posts you can find all in one place in Swift documentation. And last but not the least, Stack Overflow is one of the very good places where you can basically find solution to your problems, and you can also get answers to your questions uh, by different experts. Look at those answers which have been highly rated and votes, and you can also look at the author who is making comment. So I follow it whenever I'm stuck with any problem. So Stack Overflow is one of those sites where you can quickly help for your problem. So I hope these will be helpful for you. But I would recommend it that learning Swift or any other programming language, try to follow those resources which take you step by step. It can be in the form of a playlist or a book, because when they create a playlist or a book, they teach you in a sequential manner, and when they are working on the second basically chapter, they have in mind what they have described in the first chapter of first video. So try to follow these sequential resources, and also do check it out if they are fully up to date. Otherwise, you will try to follow those and try to compile on latest Xcode, and it will not work. So try to follow those resources which are in sequential manner. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I will put links in description. And if it has been helpful for you, please like, subscribe, and share. Also, comment on this video for any feedback or recommendations. Thank you. Have a good day.